salutations. Thank you for joining me. My name is Ollie, and here is your loaf of daily bread. Today's loaf of bread comes to us by way of Terence McKenna, and he says the following: ideology is an insult to the gift of human free thinking. Another short one for you, and again, requiring little explanation. I will just say that this connects very nicely to the work I've been doing with Greg Ferguson and his entire method, which is centered around questioning beliefs. To me, an ideology is merely a grouping of beliefs that you adopt wholesale. So as if it weren't bad enough that we have individual beliefs deep down, hidden beneath the surface that affect the way we feel, think, and behave, you can also adopt an entire set of ideas and beliefs as a package deal. Now, this to me is the worst kind of prison you can possibly choose for yourself. I mean, I get it. So many of our beliefs form before we have the critical capacities to question them. So many of them form without our knowing. So many of them form in a place we can't easily access in our mind, the unconscious, the heart. I understand all that, and that's challenging in itself. But to voluntarily take on a whole package of beliefs that were created or devised by others, oftentimes people who died centuries ago. To put your mind in the hands of an organization or an institution, whether it's political or spiritual, to me, this is intellectual suicide. This is the absolute worst thing you can possibly do for yourself as a human being. And as I've said in previous video, I also think it's kind of a slap in the face for God, who imbued us with inner freedom. I've said this before as well. We're the only animals on this planet who can truly rebel against God, against nature. Nature gave us this package, this body, these tools, and instead of saying, yeah, that's pretty cool, I'm happy with that, we were like, not good enough. I want to fly like the birds. I want to go underwater like the fishies. I want to go out to the moon. I want to go explore the stars. Of all the animals on Earth, only humans have been able to overcome our limitations and become more than what nature intended us to be. It all revolves around this gift, which in the Bible is called free will. I call it inner freedom, the freedom to choose one's attitude, beliefs, actions, and reactions, to reflect on what we are, what we do, and to deliberately change these things at will. When you adopt an ideology or a belief system wholesale, you are basically taking that gift from God and throwing it right into the garbage can. You're saying, I don't want to think for myself. I don't want to learn how to use this thing. And I certainly don't want to put in the work to master it. So I'm just going to let somebody or something else tell me how to use it or fill it up with a bunch of nonsense. So I have to agree with Terence McKenna on this one. Ideology, belief systems, dogma, anything rigid that demands you to fit into a box that you didn't make for yourself, it's an insult. And it's a sin, because the greatest gift you were given as a human being was the ability to choose your thoughts, to choose your beliefs, and to choose the way you interact with the universe. So don't give it away. Don't squander it. Nice little thought for the day. Hope it serves you well, and I hope you'll tune in for the next edition of the Daily Bread. Until then, live well.